Bollywood, and specifically not Bollywood, but specifically the recent reopening of SSR's uh, case and Disha Salyan. So I know this is not necessarily your favorite area of or area of expertise, but would you like to probably weigh in on what, aside from the fact that, I mean, everybody knows what happened, it wasn't a suicide, but and there is more than meets the eye over here. So what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be one of those cases like, for example, Shashi Tharoor and his wife? There's so many cases which kind of just reach a dead end. So is this going to go down that path, or we're going to see some facts come to light? And also, how far does the rot go? I mean, the nexus between the mafia, Bollywood, politics, all of this. How deep is the rot?
So see, the Shashi Tharoor case was different. First of all, there was a death out there, and I think it was very clear right from the beginning, were it not for a lot of media bunkum,
Mm,
that Shashi Tharoor literally had nothing to do with it.
mm.
Uh, on the other hand, in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, has there even been a death?
Oh,
Because some of his fans believe that he's turned into a photon because he put out that tweet, remember, I am a photon.
okay.
And I can tell you, I have been in conversation with him in several seances, and he is probably a photon.
Okay, wonderful.
So he's transmorphed his physical state, because I thought he was such a brilliant
Mm,
scholar. He's understood how matter and energy are transmutable,
right.
and I don't think the body they found was
Mm,
his.
right.
So he is a photon, and
What
I mean, I don't personally communicate with him, but I know people
who do?
who on Twitter who do communicate with him.
So as a photon, is he going to continue to be part of the celluloid world, or is it just uh, is he going to continue to act in the movies, or are we going to see him in the?
See, when you're a photon, I think your life becomes completely different, because you begin to see how small human worries
Right,
are, how small the celluloid world is. Remember, he was a great scientist,
right.
and a great scholar, and he cracked the Schrodinger's paradox about the difference between matter and uh, energy.
Energy.
So it's very important that we understand that when you transmorph, you transmute into energy, the world seems
Hmm.
different, right?
Hmm.
So he could be in different parts of the universe at the same time.
Right.
And at that point, one little movie industry in one little part of the world would seem so insignificant, as opposed to, say, the creation of stars and entire universes happening right now in the Horsehead Nebula or the Ring Nebula, or the Pillars of Creation, or one of those cosmic bodies.
Right. I see. I see. So he's on to bigger.
I personally think one of the four pillars of creation should be, renamed Sushant Singh Rajput, because that is, I do believe it would be an important tribute to
Ah,
him.
okay. So clearly, you do not want to offer any insights on this. Okay, I accept the photon theory. He's probably on.
I just gave you very important insight. I gave you scientific
Yes,
insight.
yes. Okay.
Yes. But let's assume that humans don't have the bandwidth to absorb uh, such clearly scientific theories, not theories, scientific facts. Because remember, there was also a lot of vaccine denialism happening. So, the human race isn't meant to accept science. If, in fact, the doctor has said this, we have to assess, has the doctor said it for publicity? Why has he said this now? Why didn't he say it before? And The question is, what can you do now? Because the final rites have all been performed of what was not really his body. He is a photon, uh, which of course we should again ask ourselves: is a photon a particle or is it a wave? Because this is one of the other great issues of science. But it is important that even now, with a reopened investigation, nothing will be found.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.